I thought I would go through what I use at night, kind of like what does it look like to use oils or oil products at night in our home. For me, I've shared my skincare routine, so that is part of the process. I take showers at night, so what it looks like is before I go in the shower, I put jojoba oil on my face just to loosen everything up and get rid of, just get the mascara off and makeup loosened. And then I get in the shower and I use the Bloom face wash. Then I use Peppermint and Cedarwood soap bar, which I've also mentioned that I use that as shampoo. I love it, but I don't wash my hair every night. So standard night is not washing hair, but using that on my body. And then I get out of the shower and I will use toner, which is just organic witch hazel plus I add in my own combo of tea tree, and then I use Sandalwood moisturizer, which I love, the moisture cream. I put a little bit in my hand. I add 2 to 3 drops of the CBD Beauty Boost and the 2 drops of Progessence Plus, and then I put it on my face. After that, I will use, so that's the skincare. If I have any blemishes, I'll use tea tree, which I also typically mention. After that, I will use the Wolfberry eye cream. So I am going to say I am not a guru or an expert when it comes to eye creams. I've used a lot of skincare products, gone to the dermatologist, part of my story I shared recently. It's been a long journey for me personally to figure out the combination of internal, external, routines, systems, that sort of thing, and products and quality and ingredients and hormones and all of those sorts of things. What was I going to say? Oh, but I've never been an eye cream person. I've just cut the cost. And now I'm like, I should probably add that into my routine. So I get this one. And what I will say though, is from my experience with this is the only one I've ever tried. I do feel it working. So even if I have not been good at any before and after pictures, so I can't tell you like what it's done in the long term, because I'm just not that detailed I'm not staring at my skin that much, to be honest. I really don't have time for that. The bigger parts of my skin, I'll notice a difference, but lines here, I just don't notice unless I was to take a picture or super analyze, which I just don't. But I know that you take your weakest fingers, which are your ring finger, that's your ring finger, and you'll take a little bit and you just put it wherever you want. And I do feel it just tighten right when I put it on. So I know it's working. I just can't tell you that I know exactly the difference and seen a huge difference, but it lasts a very long time, I can also say, because this little thing, which when I first got it, I was like, that's so tiny, but I'm sure that's normal for eye creams, which I used to sell eye cream. I just never used it, and they were all about this size, but it lasts forever. So look into this one if you're looking for an eye cream and you love Young Living. Then something else I do is right before bed, I will put Endoflex. So this I used to put on in the morning, and I just put it on my neck. Put it on thyroid. It's thyroid support. So good for any hormone, anything. If you're in a phase of heightened hormone changes, or if your daughter is, or if you just want thyroid support, if you want to be, having that in your routine and investing in your health that way, look into Endoflex. That we have other products. We have some supplements, but this is what I have. I bought this a long time ago and I've just had it, so I'm going to use it this way. You put a roller top cap on, and I just put it right on the bottle and I put it on. The reason I put it on at night now is because it's minty, and I just, because my boys struggle with eczema, I'm just hypersensitive to what I put on around them and the timing of when I put it on. So I put this on at night when they're in bed and I'm going to bed. Then I fill our diffusers. My husband, after the first night that I tried Northern Lights Black Spruce, he woke up and said, "What did you put in your diffuser? In our diffuser? We have to buy that forever." I'm not joking. And he doesn't talk like that unless he is like legit moved to say something about oils like that, which this is now, has ever since been his favorite oil. He just loves the smell and will always ask for it. Can I smell the bottle? Can I have the roller with it? Can you, put that in our diffuser? So this is what I use if you're wanting deep sleep and you've tried some and maybe you still have to find your perfect combination. I know that you're supposed to kind of change things up because our bodies get used to things, but this still works amazingly well for us. So we're going to forever use it until we need something different. So Northern Lights Black Spruce and Cedarwood are what we use in our diffuser. I use 3 drops in each. Our room's pretty spacious. I don't know that you need that much if your room's smaller or the room that you're wanting to be diffusing in. You could probably start with 2 drops each and see how you like it. But since we're doing it right next to us while we're sleeping, I just do 3 drops each, and that works great. The last thing I want to mention, and maybe I've forgotten something, but the only other thing that I thought to mention is, and I forgot, I use the Thieves whitening toothpaste, and I'm loving it. I've seen a difference. Again, no before and after pictures, but I've been seeing, I have noticed a difference with my teeth being whiter. So it foams up super well. If you're looking for a whitening toothpaste without any of the toxins and stuff, look into ours. And then very last, because it feels like you can tell you have something on your eyelashes, I do this very last. I will put eyelash and eyebrow growth serum. This is amazing. You have to be consistent, but I've seen so much growth and so much length in my eyebrows and my lashes since I've started this and have been consistent. It's just cedarwood, lavender, and castor oil. And I have a video somewhere on here talking about how I make it and all the things. So, and a video showing, because it's kind of helpful to know because you can really easily spill, and I go through that in the video. So yeah, those are just a few things that outside of my skincare routine that I use every night and love. But if you have any questions, as always, let me know.